Hi, I'm Angela Martin and welcome to number 3 Salamone Drive in Kuranda. There are very few homes that have the character and the warmth and gorgeous homely organic feel other than a beautiful magnificent pole home. And what makes this one extra special is that it was actually created and designed by very famous and revered architect Chris Van Dyke. So please get on your little computers and Google Chris Van Dyke, because that is a classic, absolute classic. The house is big. It's got upstairs and downstairs living, separate entrances, so absolutely perfect if you want to work from home or if you had an extended family or even potential for income. So it has everything that you could ever want, and of course it is nestled, as you would expect, in about 1 acre of gorgeous natural rainforest setting. Let's go in and have a look. You're going to fall in love with it. But before we do, let's make sure that we press that little notification bell and subscribe button so you find out a bit more fabulous properties just like this one. I just love the structure of the pole homes, and we are absolutely going to be heading up those stairs in about 10 seconds. But before we do, I mentioned just as we walked along that fabulous sealed concrete driveway that we have split level or 2 levels of living and 2 separate entrances. So just before we go up, we've got the stairs that take us up to kitchen, living, 2 bedrooms, bathroom, fabulous deck that we seen a little sneak peek when we first came in just before. And then downstairs we have got it's sort of a wing, for want of a better word, where we have got 2 rooms, we've got a laundry, we've got another bathroom. And then we have a separate little self bedroom there that could be, like I said, little work from home space or Airbnb. But we are going to go up and explore upstairs. And then we're going to come down the internal staircase and we can come through either of those 2 doors. Fabulous flexible combinations. Isn't this just welcoming? It is warm. I keep going on about pole homes, and they're actually one of my favourite designs because everything about them is warm and big and spacious and high. We have got fabulous cathedral style ceilings which just breathe. So we're just going to have a bit of a wander through, and as always with that beautiful pole homes, magnificent pole homes, we have the inside and the outside where they both pretty much just come in together. So big living area, a little bit of orientation again. We've got 2 bedrooms, both with air conditioning, and a bathroom down over here, and then we have got a kitchen dining here. Now just got to come round here and look at that. That is unbelievably special. We've got louvers, we've got fans, we have got these big bifold windows that if you're cooking or you're entertaining is just magic. Look at that. That's like a great big hunk. Is that a word? Big hunk of jarrah, I think that is, and that's all one great big piece of wood. And that's the great thing with Chris Van Dyke Pole homes. Everything is big and it's chunky and it's solid and it's robust. So magic utility, gas cooking, views out to the rainforest, very special spot. And look at this again, this is just magic. We've got a little servery balcony here where you can actually walk along and you can clean your windows, not that you want to spend forever cleaning your windows. And then absolutely brilliant, just run your eye in there. It just doesn't have to be perfect, but you know what, look at the space, unbelievable space. So almost like a little butler's kitchen. And then, as I said, we've got a dining here. But this just feels brilliant. It is private. You've got nobody looking in and all that lovely cross ventilation. We have to go outside. We absolutely have to go outside. We're going to look at the 2 bedrooms and the bathroom in just a minute. But this is unbelievably special. So I love the little trains. Again, we've got our doors, we live inside and outside, undercover, all weathers, and check this out. When we came in along the pathway and we passed that wee bay shed, drum roll, that is just super duper exciting when you see what is in there. And then we had a look up here. Now, these are fabulous. Sun, wind, rain, so you really have extended your outdoor living. I'm just going to show you because you'll love this. Okay, these are just buttons. These are boring. See what happens up here. Split into 2, so you can control one half or the other. Woohoo, that's closed. And that is closed. Or you could have just one open. You see that light? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So you've got climate control pretty much all year round. And you have a little balcony around here, which takes us to the bedroom. We'll go into the bedroom clearly when we go inside. How beautiful and pretty is that? And again, just from a little orientation point of view, that's a little pathway when you park your car, and you can come in under the house and come upstairs, or you can come out the external stairs as we did. So just take a great big deep breath. I'm going to meet you inside the other bedrooms. Isn't it absolutely fabulous? So the outside balconies are, I just can't stop wanting to look at them and touch them and be out there. It's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So we came up those stairs, we had a bit of a wander through up here. I've just showed you how we get downstairs, and then we're going to have a look at the other 2 bedrooms or work rooms. Again, the rooms, so you can use whatever you want for them. So this is you. Somebody's doing some gardening maintenance next door, I think. So here we've got a good size room used as an absolute creative art studio at the moment. Why wouldn't you? Because you have got all that fabulous natural view out there, and of course that gorgeous little balcony. And then we've got the master in here. Now, one thing you may or may not notice is that we have tinted windows. So you can't really see it when you're looking out. All you do is you wake up in the morning just looking at those fabulous garden views, looking at those fabulous rainforest garden views. But The windows are tinted, so no glare, no sun, just beautiful, great ventilation. And then of course, if we just run around up here, we have got fabulous, great big air conditioner and a really big, comfy walk-in robe. Now, the bathroom is big and it's spacious. Plenty of space in here. To have your bath, your shower, and again we've got our louvers. Not that you need them for privacy, but we have got frosted glass and again nice vanity and a heated towel rack. So all the little luxuries. So I'm just going to meet you at the top of the stairs. We're going to head down and have a good old explore. Can't stop but marveling at the size of those poles. We will go up when we do a wrap up because it's just all too exciting. I don't know if you noticed, but again, the treads on the actual steps are yay thick and they are solid wood. They're not laminated, they are solid chunks, so they're not going to bounce and jiggle when you come down. Now, this is coming into the utility area. We have got laundry and sink. We have got little gorgeous, watch your step here, little gorgeous organic bathroom with a shower. We've got our little vanity and a separate toilet, and again, all that lovely, lovely wood. So we mentioned about having upstairs, downstairs living. So having access to water and obviously a toilet. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That used to be in the ground growing somewhere. That's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So entrance, Angela, stop it. Entrance, we came up here. And that was where we came in the main upstairs. This is clearly another entrance area. And then, you know, if you're doing your laundry, we've got little great things like hanging up for your ironing or your little, you know, coat hangers. Plenty of space under here for a bit of storage and utility. And then this is just brilliant. It's another wing. We have closed off access here. That door opens and closes, of course it does, Angela, but it can lock. And then we have, again, another access point. So hopefully you're getting a really great sense that you can, you know, flexibilize, if that's a word, the house to really just be whatever you want it to be. And this is a really big living space. This is big, big. And another magic sun-filled room. This could be your master, for example, or it could be kids' retreat, it could be a media room, clearly set up as a gym as we speak at the moment. And again, we have got air conditioner and we have got another great big air conditioner. So you could be on your treadmill watching telly, but I can guarantee you would just be looking out into those fabulous garden views. So self-contained room, we can go that way or we can go that way into the bedroom. So let's go this way and then we get to see the back of the house. This was the garden when we came in. Just bring a little head round here. Fabulous little nook, absolutely fabulous little nook, and of course you could relax at the end of the day. So we've got outdoor undercover entertaining, table and chairs, or you know, if you wanted to, you could put a spa. And this again is a really big room. Locks this way. We've got a door that comes in and out here, and it takes us back to undercover outdoor living. So you could have Airbnb or mum and dad or friends or family staying here. They could have their own little, you know, table and chairs. You could have your own little barbecue area. It really is just endless possibilities. So I need you to think about that for just a minute. So as always, just enjoy, and we're going to have a quick look through those gardens. Oh, and shed. Wasn't that just brilliant? So gas bottles as well. it's sort of like a swap and go. So we noticed that we had a gas cooking up top, and someone will come and they will put your little gas bottle in and they'll take it away, and then they'll, you know, plop in a little refill for you, so you never have to worry about stuff like that. And of course we do have mains power, but we also have solar, so a 6.5 approximately kVA with battery system. So you're nearly on your way to self-sustainability if you wanted to. And we have got, set up at the gardens, low maintenance, plenty of open, easy care, super easy care, open and bright. So you can put your little veggies in here if you wanted to. But just have a look up here. This is where we open and close those they're just weather shutters, for want of a better word. They're like the aluminium blinds, and they just add such a fabulous lifestyle element to the house. Now, we tend not to worry or talk too much about infrastructure on a property, but this is really important because in the wet tropics we have sparkly sun and heat, and we also have wet and it rains, and that's because we have, look at this, fabulous fan palms, bromeliads, gorgeous natural rainforest. So houses tend to, they want to be sympathetic to those elements. So wind, rain, and obviously sun with the blinds. There's also reflective paint on the roof. It sort of, you know, bounces off about 95%, 90% of heat. So you're not going to have to worry about the heat. And then of course we had the tinted windows in the bedroom. Huge, great big downpipes and great big box gutters, big boy gutters. So when it rains, you're not going to have a problem with water. When it's really hot, your roof is going to bounce off all that heat, and tinted windows, absolutely magic. So it's just fabulous, fabulous property. So we're just going to have a look at that brilliant 3-bay shed. And we're going to head now to the shed, and hopefully you'll have seen the fabulous big balconies when I was giving you that big bit of information on our infrastructure. So 3-bay shed, brilliant beyond belief. We have got, if you just turn a little head round here, we've got a little door that we can get into the workshop area, but I just want to show you from the front how easy access it is. It's just, the sky's beautiful today. Gorgeous, gorgeous weather. So concrete, 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 and in the wet tropics, I say this a million times, it really is our best friend, because you can come in here, you are not going to worry about getting mud on your car or on your feet, and there's plenty of turning space. We've got a turning spot there, got a little spot at the side of the shed. Now these two doors here are remote, and this is manual. That goes up, and then it goes down, and same on the other one. 2 little buttons, and this is fabulous, fabulous work shed. Now, it's a work shed, so it's got stuff in it, but it has an air conditioner. Can you believe that? An air-conditioned work shed. I can just listen to everyone going, nudge, nudge, nudge. Oh, I love that. That's my space. That's my space. And of course, concrete floor, as you would expect. But the other great thing too is that it has a data point. So if you want to work from home or you want internet, it's all here in the shed. Plenty big, and we've got a little man door. I don't know if you're allowed to say that anymore. A little person door. No, it's a man door that we've seen just at the end of the path. So we can get into the shed through 2 little bits here, or we can actually get in through here. Just come through, come through. Now we're moving, so you know what it's like when we're moving. We have storage and we have boxes and we have stuff. And we have storage and we have boxes and we have stuff. But again, look at the size. It is a really big shed. And of course we have got concrete floor and power and air conditioning. I'm going to meet you back up at the house and we're going to do a quick wrap up. And just before we head into that fabulous, great big lifestyle balcony area to do a wrap up, I mentioned down in the garden about fabulous big boy gutters. Now I know again it might be a little bit geeky, but just have a look at the size of them. Great big downpipes, about 200mm downpipes. So when it rains, you're not going to have to worry about the water. And also too, they're big enough so that your leaves can all disintegrate in the sun. So maintenance free, if there is such a thing. So why would you buy this beautiful, gorgeous, organic, warm pole home on a fabulous acreage property so close to Smithfield Shopping Centre and of course Cairns for commuting? Well, I would think that it would be pretty obvious. We have got natural rainforest environment. We've got big open verandas pretty much on all your living space. And again, we have got, you know, insulation with that paint reflector on the roof, the independent living, mums, dads, families, work from home, resort like living. It just goes on and on and on. And of course, we've got our air conditioning, dehumidifier and data points in the workshop. It's just absolutely fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And of course, it's a Chris Van Dyke Pole home. And the sun's out and we could be moving that just to shade us a little bit. So give me a call, Angela Martin, 0403 788 187. Visit the website, AngelaMartin.TV. You're going to seriously fall in love with this property. But before you disappear, don't forget to press that notification bell and that little subscribe button so that you can find out a bit more fabulous lifestyle properties just like this one before everyone else.